The eighth grade year at Boston Collegiate is a pinnacle year for our students. They come in at the beginning of the year and they're ready to remember their training and exactly how they're supposed to act in the classroom. Everything is organized, everything is scaffolded, everything is following some type of schedule or some type of form. As the year progresses, we very slowly take away those scaffolds. We very slowly let the students go, just a little bit at a time. And our eighth grade teachers are extremely good at providing that social emotional base and then having the students springboard off of that and start gaining autonomy and student voice and student choice and all those things that they will then get to showcase and use once they get into our high school.
We are getting ready for the celebration. It's the culmination of all of the hard work our students, our teachers, our leaders, and our families have put in over the course of middle school. This is our big event of the season. You can consider it the Super Bowl of the eighth grade. And so this is our big night, I think, mostly because we ask so much of all members of our community. Our students work tirelessly every day to achieve their best. And we take this event as a way to pause and say, thank you and congratulations for all of the hard work that everyone puts in over the course of the year. Some people argue it's not a big transition. They're just moving across a hallway. But for us in the eighth grade and for our counterparts in the ninth grade, it's so much more than that.
Hi, Brianna. Pleasure to meet you. Hi, Sean.
I'm Mr. Coleman.
Rodney, thank you so much for coming to your high school entrance interview. We're very excited to learn more about you.
At the tail end of eighth grade, we let go a little bit. We let the students start to figure out how to be more independent and how to be autonomous.
So no more silent hallways, no more two class for high school.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
The majority of our students are doing just fine with these structure changes. At first it was like a yippee, no more homework club, or no more having to sign my agenda. They very quickly saw for some students that it impacted their grades. So when it did, and we check in and show them that, for the students that it did impact in that way, they changed and they sort of saw how not doing 4 or 5 homeworks could be so impactful.
We got rid of homework club because these kids need to understand that in high school, no one's going to be chasing you down to get your homework done.
If you could sit down with myself and Miss Joseph and say, and the same way we gave you 3 options to give that 7th grade advice, what would be the 3 things that you would tell us that could make the middle school better, a better experience? And you can be completely honest.
I would say keep homework club in
Homework club.
end of the year, because a lot of my friends stopped doing their homework once the teachers started not checking it and putting them in after school.
Mm-hmm.
So you one of the kids that they took away homework club, and ooh, it got you.
Yeah, because once I knew that there was no homework club, I stopped doing my homework. And then I noticed that it can affect my grades, so I just turned that all around and started doing my work.
But you know they did that on purpose.
Yeah, to see if I was able to handle it, because that's how 9th grade is going to be.
Slowly those students started to sort of change their tune and get back on board with the original structures that we had. I still think they're going to feel a lot more freedom in high school. And I'm hoping that the taste of the freedom they got at the end of 8th grade will help prepare them for internalizing that and making sure they still keep those strong structures and all the organization techniques that we've taught them. But we'll see.